For the Union! For freedom! Well, hello there, boys, and welcome to Antietam. We're going to be playing from the Union perspective this time, and what I would ask right away is please make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe. I know it's tough to ask, but this is a smaller channel. We're trying to grow. Alternatively, if you like live streams, it would really help if you join me on Twitch. We're having a lot of fun over there just doing live streams, and it's a shame that not every single person here on the channel can be there as well. Guys, we're going to start here, and here is what I'm thinking. Now, I want to go ahead and grab General Sumner, and I'm going to take Sumner and sort of try and cross the river here to Sharpsburg. I know it's dangerous. I know it's not recommended, but that's why I'm letting you guys know about it, to show you guys that we're not going to take the obvious approach here. What I'm going to do is take William Smith, and I'm going to try and push down from the north with William Smith. I didn't really want to move. No, I don't like that one bit. Cancel that. We'll worry about William Smith later. In fact, I'm not going to decide what to do with him right now. The important thing is to get General Ricketts, once again, his whole command, not just him. General Ricketts over here ahead. One thing we could actually do, let's see if we could just take Mansfield or Alphys Williams. Is it Alphys Williams? Yeah, let's take Alphys Williams. I'm going to go here to Miller's Farm with him. So we're going to sort of micromanage these different forces. I'm trying to move like one sort of group at a time. We usually try to move the entire group at once, but I kind of want to see what happens here, sort of trying to micromanage. It might completely fall apart. Let's grab Meade. Oh, good old General Meade. Send him down here. And this guy too. I'm just sort of scoping out Nicodemus Hill. I don't know if there's going to actually be any rebels there, but I want to just test it out and kind of see what happens. Now, if we could probe the lines here at Sharpsburg, that would be another good idea. But what I'm going to do with Franklin is I'm going to bring him down here and just kind of keep him behind this force. This is going to kind of be our strike force, for lack of a better term. So we're going to take Burnside, good old Burnside, and we're actually going to go ahead and march across the river to Sharpsburg. Come on, boys, let's make it happen. Of course, getting to Sharpsburg, Virginia is going to be a bit of a hassle just because we got to cross that river, probably under withering enemy fire, if I had to guess. But we'll have to wait and see. Here we go, boys. Getting across. We will, as always in this game, return when we get into combat. Wish us luck, boys. And we've got some rebel cavalry right there on the right side, guys. I'm going to be micromanaging some of the individual infantry units here just to be prepared for a potential attack from these guys. And they're actually hitting us pretty damn well with some artillery as well. So what I think I might try to do is bring up some artillery guns of our own. The other alternative is going to be pressing this area. We've got to press, otherwise they're just going to fire away this entire time. Let's grab this artillery. And he's actually moving into place here, Albert Monroe. I'm going to try to return fire to their arty, but actually if we're in range of the cavalry, we'll go ahead and open up there, because why not? So let's go ahead and actually already begin targeting. Once they get into position, they will start shooting. Try to bring up the other cannon as well under Dunbar Ransom. Why do Civil War guys have such fascinating names, or odd names even? Sort of something out of a Lovecraft novel. All right, let's grab Truman Seymour. I think we'll be okay with Truman Seymour. I just kind of want to back up and see. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah, we're coming across the actual rebel line now, boys. I didn't realize it was going to be this quick. They're also defending these river areas pretty damn well. I don't know if they've upgraded the AI or whatever, but I like to see these improvements. Because before, it seems that the Confederates would let you right across the river without any issue whatsoever. Come on, boys. We're going to try to take some shots there at the cavalry. Come on, come on, come on. Let's move forward with Walter Phelps. We're going to really try and push this group. I'm even going to try and hit the artillery as well. Here we go, boys. Good shooting. Keep it up, keep it up. Now we need to put some pressure on this Confederate group. We can't just stop here. We push this far, we've got to keep going. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Hit the artillery. Hit the damn artillery. Fire. There we go. That's what I like to see. We just got to keep on hitting them. As you can see, the artillery is also doing a damn good job at trying to light this position up and knock the rebels back. But man, they have a bit of a... I'm not going to call it an ambush, but a bit of a roadblock over there. I don't want to dedicate every single one of our men to it. Obviously, that's kind of getting away from the battlefield. Not necessarily the wisest choice. Now, what I will do immediately is get this artillery up here. Put that there. And let's put that over there. Alright, we definitely want to focus here for sure. I was worried about that, but yeah, it looks like the enemy is absolutely defending the area over here by the Harper's Ferry Road. And look at that group. So immediately I want to start engaging. We don't want to leave this to chance. Get up there, boys. Return fire. Return fire. We got boys crossing the river. We can't have an enemy a Confederate unit over here firing at us. It's just not going to work out very well. Here we go. In fact, I'll even charge just to get there a little faster. Would be my goal right now. Got the rest of the army marching across, but as you can see, just getting across over here is a bit of a challenge, what with all the enemy positions. And we've got some units like Caldwell, Howard. I'm thinking we should go and assist our buddies here. Let's start, however, by actually opening fire on the enemy. So again, I want to target their artillery, see if we can just knock out their artillery, period. Let's take units like 2nd Brigade. And I'm going to have to zoom out for this because I want to make sure that we are timing this properly. So let's take Morale. Yeah, here's my idea. We want to take the rest of the generals too. Not Sedgwick. Israel Robinson. It might be... Yeah, it is Sedgwick. Sorry. So we're going to take Sedgwick. And I'm going to try to assist our boys here. So let's go ahead and do that. And it looks like we may have just lost a commander. Patrick is losing men. Alright, never mind. That's actually just one of our actual commanders. Let's get down here. It looks like the line setting up over here is actually going pretty well. We're actually... I was going to say we're engaging the enemy. We're taking artillery fire from the enemy. I want to move my artillery up here too, so that we can sort of return. But I think what we need to do is actually move forward. We got to engage the line. Let's do it, man. Let's take green. Push green forward. Come on, son. Do the same with Williams. So we're trying to fold this attack over onto the enemy like an omelet. We'll call it the omelet attack. It's not too scary, is it? The omelet attack. Now we'll just take Meade. And we'll take Doubleday as well. I'll keep an eye on the enemy on the right side, but we can't just completely focus on them. We've got to sort of keep our attention everywhere at once. As you can see, I'm not moving McClellan himself. I don't want to actually command McClellan and command the entire army here. I just want to move these guys separately. That's good enough for me. Just want to take a look there on the right side. I hope things are going well. Let them keep firing. And I'm just going to take 2nd Brigade and move them into the woods. Obviously, our men did not do very well there against the enemy cavalry, which is not altogether surprising. Alright, now here we're actually getting a bit closer to the enemy. Caldwell is engaging. I love that. Let's get over here and see what's going on, boys. I want to push forward with Meeker, Thomas Meeker, immediately. Try and get some support there to our friend. And I'm trying to do the same here with 3rd Brigade. At the risk of getting too close to the enemy's front line, I'm going to push forward. Do it. Get them, boys. Get them, boys. 90 losses already on this side. Let's see if the Confederates here are also suffering 39 casualties. Now, we can see the enemy has brought out all of the things a little tougher for us. We've got to bust the detachment, then get to the front line and engage the infantry. And I'm guessing that the infantry is actually saving most of their men over here. In fact, look at that. With the enemy moving forward, I'm going to try to take advantage of places like the cornfield here. I'm also going to start returning fire with the artillery here. We might as well let him have it. Engage. For the Union. Volley fire, boys. Come on, Meagers, boys. Give them hell. Send these rebels back to their farms. There we go. Absolutely devastating shot, and I'm hoping with another volley we break these guys. I'm hoping that's all it takes. I'm gonna get up close and personal, too. Yep, he's falling back a bit. He's not retreating, but he is falling back. Hopefully another volley here from the woods will silence him. While that's going on, of course, I'm trying to focus on my boys over here. Really try to just engage Hayes' brigade or any brigades that causes issues. Trying to use the forest to my advantage, as I think many of you can see. There we go. Look at that withering fire. Now I want to try to bring it to the rest of the rebels in the area here. So I'm actually going to overshoot him and go straight for Early's brigade. This is the actual infantry brigade that he's fighting with. And I think knocking them out is going to be extremely important. Look at that. He merged with the main brigade there. We've got to put a stop to that right now. Those guns and load them fast. Jubilee Early is, of course, for those of you that don't know, my favorite Confederate general of the war. He's just an absolute beast. He's not going to retreat unless he absolutely needs to. Which makes my job a lot harder. Come on, return fire, return fire. There we go, that's what we need. Right there. Try and even out the line. But I've got to back up. As much as I want to just focus there, I've got to back up and see what the rest of the battlefield, or how the rest of the battlefield is going. I have not even seen. Wow, look at that. Pushing Sturgis through way more than I expected. Let's take a look over here. We've actually got a damn artillery piece here. I know, it's tough. But at least we have a sort of sight line on where the rest of the enemy is at Sharpsburg. Try and take 2nd Brigade and push him up as well. We just cannot stop here, boys. Fire. Good shots. Yeah, finally we broke them. I think it was that artillery shot that broke Toombs' brigade. Now what we have to do, we've got to take Rodman. Not that Rodman. I know what you guys are thinking. Take Rodman here. Actually, we'll just take Burnside. Do something like that. Beautiful. Now we are trying to push over there on the western side of Sharpsburg, and we continue the push over here at the front. I mean, the battle has really, truly begun in earnest here. Come on, boys. Wow. I know in most situations I want to take cover. In this situation, I am going to kind of be out in the open. But just look at how many more men are coming from that right side. We weren't sure that was going to be a dangerous sector, but now we know for sure this is a dangerous area. And I want to make use of this cornfield as much as I can. And this is actually a strategic point we can use. Let's push forward here. Push forward. Open fire on that artillery. We're extremely close. This could be an opportunity to really do some damage. bunch of them there. Careful, careful, careful. Guys, I love it. Look at this. The Federal Army is putting the rebels to flight. We just got them under fire from so many different locations. This is beautiful. Push forward with the infantry, too. My goodness. All right, they're really lighting this area up. Just look at that, man. I've never seen that much artillery fire happening at once, unless it was actually coming from our side. So the rebels are absolutely not liking this. See how things are going over here? I think Jubilee Early is about to break. But like I told you, Early will hold on as long as he can. And there's no exception here. He is trying to hold on as long as possible. Fire, fire. Of his men have actually fallen near this farmhouse here. And I like this setup here. I'd love to get some additional infantry. We might want to divert some of the other infantry brigades like Hooker and stuff and actually kind of bring them here. I'm just going to move Ricketts for now. I'm going to push Ricketts up where these guys are. I think it's a really good position. And this is going all right. So let me zoom out here. Absolutely hitting that area. Let's see how things are going over here in the northwest of the battlefield. Alright, everybody's getting into position. Look at that. A major movement, of course. And why not? If we're going to push on Sharpsburg, we have to be completely prepared. Now, for most of you that know about the Battle of Antietam, you know that this ends up being a bloody battle. Extremely bloody battle for both sides. But especially for the Union. The Union did win this fight. I don't even know if it's technically a Pyrrhic victory, but I would almost call it a Pyrrhic victory. Watch the movie Glory for, unfortunately, one of the only representations of the Battle of Antietam, which is kind of sad. But it really gives you an idea of just how devastating the artillery fire was on the rebel side against the Union. Definitely a tough fight, folks. Now, here we go. I think we'll start engaging right now. There's no time to waste. There is no time to waste, sir. No time to waste, sir. And what I'll try to do is get this fellow in here. I've never tried the move at signal button, so this may or may not work. But we're trying to take Harper's Ferry Road right there. So I'm going to start setting up over here. Start grabbing this unit. Push over here. And just pretty much push on every single location of the enemies that we can. Keep them here. Good enough. Good enough. Fire. Oh, yeah. You have to try to get infantry up there to engage these guys, otherwise they're going to start flank firing. So I'm really going to focus entirely on that unit right there. Prepare artillery! Let's fire. Start firing with that artillery. We've got a very strong position. And look at that. Looks like the Harper's Ferry Road, it belongs to us. That's what I like to see. Now this is what I was really trying to do. Get Fairchild over here and try and get a flanking shot. But look at that. The AI is getting better. They're backing up. They're actually backing up from the actual flank shot here. I want to see if I can still fire, but yeah, not as devastating as it usually would be here beforehand. To get rid of the move and signal. There we go. Alright, they're rallying over there at Sharpsburg. There's definitely a nice group of them. What about over here? This is where we've really had a lot of fighting. Right there on this field. Look at that, man. We got Zouaves approaching. Is it Zouaves or Zouaves? I think it's Zouaves. I think I've been saying it incorrectly here. Alright, let's grab infantry. Fire. Come on, boys. I don't give a damn if it's artillery. We are closing in now. Come on now. For the Union. This is going to be a hell of a push, but we have to do it. We just have to do it. Look at that. I just realized now that we set a damn house on fire. Well, that's what happens. And as for the rest of the men, I'm going to just kind of push them forward. Get prepared to assist when needed. We might send them over here. We might send them to the east. We'll decide when the time is right. You can already see these boys are giving the enemy hell. Good old Brooks men, and they are stable. Despite being right in front of a damn burning building. Push forward. Huzzah! Yeah, I'm going to definitely push forward with some of these artillery pieces. They're just too far back. So let's grab this guy. Put him right there. Grab this fella. Put him right here. And of course, try to move up with some additional infantry units. So we'll grab him. Love that we can also see the rebel flags as we get closer. So sort of trying to give like the perfect fog of war look. Really nice stuff there. Let's just target artillery exclusively. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, you know what? I definitely don't want to move forward with him. I'm gonna fall back. I just realized I started seeing all of the rebels hiding in the woods here. No way, man. I'm falling back. Kill that artillery, boys. I like this. We're crushing long. I love that. But now we need to turn with Gordon and immediately start firing either at these infantry units behind or start hitting the artillery right there. Love that tune, by the way. I don't know if you guys like that tune, but I think that's one of the finest marching tunes right there. Let's smash these rebels, boys. Here we go. Zouaves forward. This should be the climax of the video right here. We should have made this the intro. Here we go. I'm actually really jealous, and I'll tell you guys why. I think most of you that have watched me for a while, one of the actual, I guess, the best things I'm really good at in this game, and in any actual Civil War game, specifically Civil War games here, is pretty much setting up these crazy hornets nest situations where pretty much if the enemy attacks, their men are going to get devastated. And that's exactly what the Confederacy is doing right there. Just a nasty hornet's nest. I sort of am feeling like McClellan, where like I know it's a bad idea to attack. I know we're going to get shot, but we kind of have to. You know, we've kind of got to try to exploit this area of the battlefield. So I'm actually going to push forward here with Anderson and really try to push through the woods here on the right side, hopefully break through. Looks like right now the Zouaves are doing all right, but man, they're going to have to turn their attention over here to Stark's brigade and the rest of the enemy here in the woods. So I'll push this guy forward too. But again, this is going to be a very dangerous push for our boys. We are putting them right out there, right into harm's way. No other way to put it. Go for it, boys. Go for it. And we're definitely going to assist. But this is actually a proper line battle here. Let's actually get sort of, yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Really see the line battle aspect of it. I'm even going to bring up some forces from all the way over here. They're not going to be on cohesion, but they're going to provide a lot of supporting fire. Right, I like that. I like that a lot. We are definitely getting some support here. Oh! Whoa! That was a nasty my goodness, they went in for the charge. What the hell? I'll take it. You know what? If these guys want to take some initiative, pardon me, and get an attack like that, go for it, man. Go for it. Just look at that. The rebels are definitely trying to stop this. This gives us an opportunity to get some flanking shots there, and look at that. Trimble's brigade taking some flanking shots. Unfortunately, they have very good defenses in the woods here. So if we want to break through, it's got to be right here, guys. It's got to be right here, right now. Come on, come on, come on. Push forward, push forward. Let's do it, boys. Let's do it. Grab anybody you can. Grab anybody you can. Some of these guys, it looks like they've been hit by artillery fire, actually. Look at that. Open fire. Look at how close we've got our arty here, guys. And I'm hoping just with this charge, we can destroy the enemy. Unfortunately, look at that. We've got additional men in the woods here, so I am taking a risk here. But I want to try and take that risk. Actually, Seymour's taking it upon himself to focus over here at these guys. So let's let him do that. It's definitely a bigger threat, I think. Gotta try to extend the line. I know it's dangerous, but we must extend the line. Iron Brigade, the Black Hats over here, actually holding things by themselves on the right side. They're just there to make sure that the enemy cavalry doesn't flank us or rout us. That's the most important thing. Alright, there we go. Love that withering fire. Keep it up. Keep it up. Don't forget that these rebels have a second line. Yeah, a second battle line. I know, I'm scared of it as well. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this early morning so far. If you want to see what happens in the rest of the Battle of Antietam here, and or the Battle of Sharpsburg, whatever you'd like to call it, then make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe. If I get 5 Twitch subscribers, I will immediately upload part 2. Obviously, with these videos, unfortunately with this game, the save feature is incomplete, so I'm hoping that we actually have a chance to do a part 2 here. I'm going to try to record it right now for you guys. Thanks so much, and I'll catch you on the next one.